Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. This is a very weird video because I actually wasn't streaming this day. You're gonna see my commentary over top of this video, but it doesn't have any live commentary. And the reason was I was setting up my brand new computer setup, which I'm on right now. So I accidentally registered this $530 tournament because I was kind of setting up like the live hand viewer and stuff you guys see usually below the webcam. That takes a lot of time. So I wanted to get in something kind of cheap and just like have it so I could see how things looked. Accidentally got into a 530 and it actually ended up okay. So pretty interesting run with some commentary after the fact. Let me know what you think down below and of course enjoy. All right, so let's start it up here. So if you just take off the webcam, like, you know, this is me in the past and my friend Busby who helped me set up this whole setup. So he was playing on his laptop and I was just chatting and setting things up. But obviously we're gonna be doing commentary now, so we'll sort of get the live ticket things. So 5 at 12 here, 1279 cash, 1279 in bounties. We'll call it 2500. Pretty good spot. And I'm really worried because I really wasn't paying very much attention during this run. Even down to 12, like, was definitely playing just like autopilot kind of. As I was working on like setting up things on my screen, so I was setting up lobbies. But this is pretty nice. Raising a gem. Pope kind with a 680 bounty. We are all in against Ace Jack. Oof. Boom. Let's go, man. There it is. That's a juicy bounty. I remember that now. All right. So that'll take us up to about 1960 and cash for 1600. We raise, get a call on the big blind from breaking the law. So 8, 8, 10. Breaking the law is definitely going to have more 8s than we do. And they're a good player, so I kind of like the check back here. King of the turn, obviously the perfect turn. Perfect turn. There's a lot of draws breaking the law can have, so I want to bet now. I hope I bet now. Get value from our hand. Nice, okay, it looks like I'm going for it. Bet 70,000. Just so many draws and so many hands breaking the law can put us on draws, so we want to start getting some value from our hand, but they just fold and pass, and that's okay. Ace queen. Card rack. Card rack. Raising the gun from sleep patrol. Just call. I don't think our hand is quite good enough to re-raise for value. Oh, I'm going for it. No. Oh my God. No, Jamie, I don't like it, man. I think you should definitely call here, especially with the bounty in the big blind on 220K. We're 6-handed. So do we want to 3-bet call it off? For an $800 bounty, maybe actually. Maybe that was my plan, to 3-bet call it off, which I don't mind. Okay, that's actually all right. Let's back it up a little bit. So I think like in a normal tournament without a bounty here, you should just call. Because it's a little bit much to get it all in for 36 big blinds. Ace queen offsuit. It's like, you know. But then, now that's an $800 bounty I see. Now it's like, actually, that's pretty okay. So I think we are planning to 3-bet call here. I'm assuming. Yeah, it's not even, yeah. I like 3-bet call. Next hand, ace 9 suited. All right, well, this is an easy call. 442 bounty, definitely calling it off. Against king 5. Do we hold? I don't remember. We do. Boom. There it is, chat. How did we get down to 6? Were we just at 12? Oh, we didn't have the lobby open, bro. This is important information for everyone. So, for the places to work, you have to have the lobby open, and because I wasn't streaming, I didn't have it open. Because, like, that information is generally for you guys. So, we started at the final table. We were 7-handed is when we started the recording. Oh, okay. Well, that's very relevant information, Jamie. Jeez. Okay. All right. Anyways. So we get the knockout. We're apparently now down to 5. That's good to know. So 1.8 million. We're going to clear second place with a very short stack, 2 middling stacks, and then us at the top. Kind of puts us in a tough spot, honestly, where our opponents can really, like, breaking the law can put a lot of pressure on us with the payouts, which we haven't seen because this is not live, obviously, so we can't go back and just open it up. 2s against Jack 8. Jack 8 doubles up for the ladder. It's too bad. Breaking the law eventually goes for the min raise. I think call. You know, there's no real reason to do anything else. 9-6-6 on the flop. Now, pretty good hand here, but it's very scary check raising. Like, we have more 6s than breaking the law. And top pair, top kicker is pretty good. But we also put ourselves in some dicey spots given the other stacks. So I like check calling on the flop. It goes check, check, ace on the turn. And now the question is, do we want to go for a check raise? Do we want to lead? Or do we want to check call again? I don't remember. So this is kind of interesting. You get to say what you think I should do without being biased, and I'm not biased either because I have no idea what I did here. I don't even know what I like so much. I think I should just lead. For like 40K or something. The thing is, we can check raise, but we're going to have so many better hands to check raise, right? So I don't want to give diamonds a free card. Like, I want to get value from those hands. But we can have trip sixes still, and those can check raise. We can also have a flush, and that could check raise. So if we're check raising top two pair, we are check raising a ton of hands. Plus, ace nine is a lot more vulnerable than trip sixes or a flush. So I think we should bet here. And not a huge size. I think like 40%, because that ace is a good card for the range. So I would bet today, right now, like 40,000. Too big. 80,000. Too big though. Too big. Because it doesn't really give us the opportunity to have any bluffs here. As you can see, I'm still working on other stuff on the side. Yeah. It doesn't give us any option to have bluffs there, so I need to bet smaller. All right, raise up queen jack suited. If Jose No moves all in, this is tough, dude. Really tough. 14 big blinds. We cover for a bounty. Queen jack suited is a pretty good hand. Their bounty is quite small, though. If we call and lose, we're still pretty much tied for first. So this is slightly minus chippy V, but I also don't think we give up very much. By losing here, we're still kind of tied for the lead, and I think that $200 bounty is worth it. Even five-handed here. Like, I know we have 4,500 cash, but I think that's going to just swing it. So I think I'd call today. No. All right, so Jose No opens. Now, how do we want to get the most money here? Because the thing is, if we just jam, we're jamming 23 big blinds. Our opponent folds so much. So I don't think I should jam, and I hope I don't jam it, because I think it's kind of wasting the spot. You can 3-bet less than all in. Yeah, that doesn't rep much. You have to call here, man. I really hope I call. You have to call. Oh, I go for the small 3-bet, don't I? Yeah, I should call. Oh, man. I should have called there. Raise against your cash here. All right, take it down. I make it 3.5x. They call. Right, okay. I think I should, probably. It's a little bit worrying in that they call our 3.5x, but then again, I think there's going to be enough that it should fold, so I think I should just c-bet. You're right. Yeah, I think you should just bet. Think about it quickly, and I check. Yeah. See, I think I should bet. I think you're right, especially raising pre. But then on the turn, like, now we just turn it, so we're Gucci gang, aren't we? But just because you can talk through spots doesn't mean you learn the right way to do things, you know? Limp jam I like, especially with an $800 bounty here. Just limp jam. It's cool. But we'll see if they raise or not. Really just depends on how you think 8 hours of just talking to us is going to be enough. Come on, call. Against King Queen, no. Oh, man. See, I don't even remember what happens here. So, this is reliving it. I kind of know what place I finish, as we're down 2-4 now. I missed that jump as well. So, 2,800 cashed, 2,400 in bounties. It's good. It's a good score. 4 left. But losing that flip, that was a big one, dude. Especially, like, take a huge lead, 3 left. So, we raise pre... Right. We bet flop, they call. Turn is an ace. Yeah, I think we need to bet here again. See, I'm not paying attention because, this is the thing. There's nothing on the line, so, like, I'm zoned out because I'm poker tired, right? So this would be a problem. But on the turn, we raise pre, bet flop. We need to bet this ace turn. Like, ace is good for our range. They limp, we raise, they call. Bet. We need to bet again. Like, we don't have a lot of equity, but just so good for our range. They need to fold, like, all their 7s and 3s and, like, are really in a tough spot with weak kings. So just keep betting. Should bet bigger, though. Well, we don't necessarily want to bet bigger with, like, weak one-pair aces, actually. So this is okay, I think. 10 on the river. Yeah, bet again. Bet again. Triple barrel. Because here's the thing. We can have queen jack. That's a reasonable bluff. We can bet ace 10 for value again on the turn and have a value bet here again on the river. We can still have ace king. We can still have aces. We can have kings. We can have 7s. We can have 3s. And we don't have that many bluffs, especially when the 10x comes off. Like, we have queen 10 and jack 10, and we'd have to continue bluffing those on the river. So I like, yeah, just triple barrel. Like, give it a go. Triple barrel bluff. Let's see what happens. Sleeve patrol. I don't remember, by the way. But I like the triple. You guys like the triple? Not that I'm looking to compete with you big streamers, but would be nice. Boom, triple barrel works. We gangster. Limp call. We're too deep to, like, limp jam here or anything. Oh, look at that flop. We are hitting it hot. Bad turn. Really bad turn. Very good for the range. We check again on the turn, which I like. I think this is good. It's going to be really hard to get a worse hand to pay off by betting turn and river. There's a few maybe, but then we're inflating the pots into a lot of better hands too. So I think check. And then bet the river here. Yeah, I don't know. Like 160 or something. Because the problem is, like, it's really hard to have a lot of bluffs that check twice and bet the river. All right, check at the flop, ace the turn. Bet. Get money. You have to. All right, you gotta bet that turn, but whatever. Bet on the river, it's fine. I think the sizing is okay too. It's kind of a, I mean, it's not a slam dunk. We're not gonna have that many bluffs either, so I think betting 60K is okay. All right, we get no action. Good spot though, 2.5 milli. I think we should jam here. $1,100 bounty. Yeah, okay, sweet. Like 2 suited broadways. You want to go for that bounty? We just jam. I don't remember what they do here. Ooh, club, rip. We're down to 2 million, and now pretty tied up here at the top again, which is too bad. Jacks lit. We 3-bet against Sleep Patrol. Should make this a little bit bigger, maybe. I think it's kind of small. 4-bet. Do we 5-bet or call? I think 5-bet all in. I hope I don't call here because our hand is so vulnerable post flop. So I think we should get it in pre, and not sometimes have to fold our hand on this like ace high flop, right? I don't think it's the end of the world. Like, don't get me wrong, I still think it's profitable to call. But jacks are so vulnerable post flop. I like just all in pre. And now we're in a stupid spot because they bet 227 into 900. It's an insane price, but like, what are we gonna do? How do we call pre with jacks? Lol. Open up the 3s and the button. Annoying spot, but if they jam, we fold. I think stacks are too close together now to call for the bounty. Yikes. Very interesting. They 3-bet less than all in. I think a 4-bet is okay because of the bounty with the pair. Call. Ugh. It's frisky. Like, the thing is, the bounty makes it a little bit different. But it's 164 to win 263. So we're getting 2 to 1. You know, we need 31% equity. We're going to flop a set, 1 in 7, whatever, 13% of the time. When we do, we're often going to get this 800 bounty plus the 600K. Sometimes they're bluffing. We get to showdown. Not often. Like, there's a lot of factors here. It's tough to model this. 4-bet. I am almost tempted to 4-bet in real time, but it's a big error against these stacks in that we're kind of tied. So I don't really know what I like here. What do you guys want? Let's fold an option there. It is. All 3 are options. Fold, call, raise. I don't really know what to do. I'm not sure. I don't know what I like. It really depends on your cashier, and we don't really know much about them or their tendencies or like how much they're playing, you know, how aggressively they're playing, etc. I think I lead. I don't think I like 4-bet in hindsight when I think about it now, because I think they're going to be particularly pair heavy for value, and then bluffs, whatever. But like, I don't think they're going to have quite enough. I think they're going to be really pair heavy. So I don't really like 4-bet. So the question is, can we call or fold? I think I lead towards fold in hindsight. I think I should fold. But like 1 tick lower on the 3-bet, I think call. I don't like 4-bet in hindsight either, because I don't think there's quite enough bluffs off this stack size. But yeah, I think in hindsight I'd folds. If they're any deeper, we obviously call. Like, you know, if they even have like a million, we call. King 9 suited, pretty good hands. We're kind of tied for the bottom now. We lost that big all in. Queen 10 to ace queen, and then it was the ace jack to something flip. So we're kind of back down. I remember being like, oh man, I thought I was going to win this tournament. All right, to the turn, 6 of clubs. Tough one. 3rd pair, gut shot. We fold. Tough one. I don't know. It's tough, dude. The thing is, we're in position here. I think I like call. Getting a pretty good price. A little bit less than 3 to 1. We need about 27% equity to break even. I think we should call in position here again. Especially with like our jack out sometimes, our 9 out sometimes, our king out sometimes. Sometimes they're bluffing. We have the best hand. So I think I should call in hindsight. We call with the 7s. Mistake. Jam. Jam, jam, jam. All day. Mistake. Got to jam it in. You have less than 30 bigs. Jam, jam, jam. Jam it in. You got to jam. And I can tell, like, I'm not playing very good at all here at this final table. But I'm also not streaming. Now what? Oh, you cover for an $800 bounty. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A call, I guess. Like, I should have jammed pre, so that's a mistake. But now that I didn't, you have, like, near the top of your range, you have to call. I'm not streaming at this point. I'm working on other stuff on my computer. Like, it's clear I'm not playing very well. I've made a lot of mistakes on this final table. I just hope I call. I don't know. It's annoying. Like, it kind of sucks, especially with payout pressure of, like, yes, we're tied at the bottom, but, like, there's still some ICM pressure here as well of, like, we don't really want to take a flip, but you do at the top of your range. I should have jammed pre, and I'm realizing this now in real time. Like, oh, damn. Should have just shoved, and now you put the spot. Got to call, I think. Got to call. Ugh. 7 deuce will fold. Just payday here. Sing if you get the heads up, bruh. Guys, this is a true story. 1 second. Let's play this pot here. Bet at 80,000. I'll get to you in a second, payday. Hold up. Pick it a call. 5 of hearts on the turn. So the question is on the turn, do we want to bet, get it in, or do we want to check back? I think bet, get it in. If you bet, you can't really fold, given how many draws are out there. But if you check back, you're giving free cards to all sorts of straight draws and flush draws and stuff. So I like betting instead, especially with 370 in there. So yeah, bet. And if they jam, you got to call. Because you have 500 back, there's 550 in the middle, you know. We should feel pretty good at our hand when they take that long, although... Oh, ace 5. No, no. Okay, GG. So we get 4th place for 5K. 4th place. I mean, I think we could be happy about that. Thank you all so much for watching. What a weird tournament. Very bizarre to play a tournament in a final table without streaming. Like, I don't really know what that's like anymore. So anyways, let me know what you think about the commentary down below. It's fun to look back on the tournament in hindsight and sort of give some context. So I really enjoyed that. Let me know if you did as well. Drop a subscribe to the channel if you're new here. But until next time, we'll see you later.